Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Happy COLLABRUARY. We have a very exciting one today. It's by Brewing. They're out of New South Wales in Australia. They've done 8 miniature cans. Look at the size of that. 8 miniature cans, and they're all collabs with other good breweries. So yeah, they're 250 ml and all different styles. All big ABV too, so it could be quite the interesting review. So I'll go through all 8 first, just what style they are and who the brewery is, and then yeah, we'll crack into them. I'll probably maybe do a half taster of each can, and I'll probably feel somewhat drunk. So yeah, Sunday morning here, haven't had any beers or anything yet. Yeah, this has been sort of sitting for a couple of days now. I just needed the right day to do it. So yeah, looking forward to it. Let's get into it. So yeah, I've got a Carwin Cellars, like a smaller glass. The reason I've gone the Carwin glasses, that's where I got the pack from. And yeah, they do a lot of sort of work with Seeker Brewing, so should be good. So the first one is a smoothie sour. And I've got no idea of like any adjuncts or anything. They're pretty basic cans. So they all sort of have the same sort of appearance to them. But yeah, smoothie sour collaboration with Capital Brewing. Capital are out of Canberra. This one's at 7%. And then, so that's number one. And I'm going to do them in order from ABV, light to heavy. So yeah, the lightest one is 7%. Goes to show how massive it's going to be. The second one is a collaboration with Dangerous Ales. I think they're out of New South Wales as well. They're relatively new. This is a double dry hopped hazy double IPA. God, it goes straight to a double. 8.2%. So yeah, that'll be all right. And then we've got a collaboration with Bright Brewery, and they're out of they're out of the high country in Victoria, up in the mountains. And this is a red double IPA at 8.2%, so same percentage as the last one. The fourth one is a SoCal double IPA. So California IPAs seem to be the trend here at the moment. This is a collab with Abnormal. And to be honest, I don't know anything about them. So I've got no idea where they're from or how long they've been going for. This one is 9%. This one here, this is with Future Brewing, and they're one of the sort of hype breweries in Australia at the moment. They're based in Sydney, and this is a hazy triple IPA at 10%. So this is already the second half of the series, and we're already into double figures. Ooh, I'm going to be messed up. This one excites me because it's one of my favourite breweries, a collaboration with Banks out of Melbourne, Victoria. This is an oat cream triple IPA at 10%. And now we're into the dark category. So the second last one is a collaboration with One Drop, and they're out of Sydney. This is a pastry stout at 12%. So yeah, it's going to be interesting when I get into the sours and the stouts, because I have absolutely no idea what flavors they're going to be. And then the last one, which is a very, very big boy at 15%, an Imperial Stout collaboration with Ruse Brewing, and I have no idea who they are either. So yeah, that's their logo there. So Ruse and Abnormal, never heard of them. They could even be internationals, but I'm pretty sure they're all Australian collabs. So anyway, yeah, they've sort of got two names for this series. It was COLLABRUARY and The Art of Flight. So I think The Art of Flight just refers to all the releases they have in these small cans. And yeah, as I said before, 250 mils. So yeah, it's sort of like a tasting size. They look pretty cool though. So yeah, let's get stuck into it. I'll go through some comments first. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. I went to Geelong yesterday, which is a city sort of on the way to Melbourne. Yeah, caught up with mate. Yeah, we we had some like smoked chicken wings. We had quite a few beers, watched some football, played tunes. Yeah, it was just cool hanging out with his family. Another dog hanging around. It's pretty cool. So we've got Adam saying ale, ale, ale. How are you, buddy? Proper stubbies. Yep. Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're all like huge ABBs. So cheers, Susie. Good to see you again, mate. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that red IPA in this pack. Yeah. One thing you'll find is a lot of people comment on how cute they are. I reckon a lot of the craft beer girls like get right into them. They've been like very popular, like on sort of like social influences, yeah, what Instagram posts and stuff. Oh, here we go. Yeah, may as well. I don't even care if you tell me what it is, or it doesn't worry me. Red ale. Cheers, Angie. Happy Sunday, mate. Come on. Yeah, I wish it was still Saturday. Oh, there you go. Cool. So it is international. Yeah, you'll have to look up the Ruse Brewing for me too, dude. Oh, he already has. I see it down below. Portland, Oregon. I wonder if Beer Man's had any of their stuff. Cheers, Joe. 250 mils, dude. It's a new thing by Seeker. Seeker are out of it's Unanderra, wherever that is. I think it's like south of Sydney. Somewhere near the coast anyway, not far from like Sydney, and I'm pretty sure it's sort of Sydney, Wollongong sort of area. Cheers, Simo. Hope you're well, brother. It's funny watching your stream on the train earlier. So yeah, Ruse are out of Portland, Oregon. Cheers, Thomas. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, quite often in neighbours, like yeah, they'll talk about like places like Geelong, Ballarat, Colac, um, maybe the other side. They might say like Terrelgan. Yeah, that's funny though how you remember it from that. Cheers, Wilco. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Going to do these Seeker beers, mate, so at least you get an idea what they're like when you try them. Yep, yeah, I thought so. I was pretty confident it was south of Sydney somewhere. So what's Wollongong from Sydney? About an hour, 2 hours? And then it's sort of the same for Newcastle the other way, isn't it? Haven't been up that way for a while. We used to do the Queensland trips when we were kids. Cheers, Daniel. Good to see you again, mate. Yeah, those clues are just going to fuck with my head. I'm too tired for that. Anyway, I'm going in. So first up, the smoothie sour with Capital Brewing. And Adam, if you're going to Canberra, you probably end up checking out these guys. I feel like the two main breweries in Canberra seem to be Bent Spoke and Capital. The scene, I don't know what the scene's like there these days, but there's probably quite a few up there. Feels awkward just opening this can because, like, as you're holding it to open it, your hands covering more than the can. Ooh, it's got a nice colour to it. So, what do you think? Would that be a good serviceable size to do the tasters? I'm feeling it is. And I can leave a little bit in there and sort of sip on later on. So, I would say colour, it's almost like beetroot. It's like I don't know, like that reminds me of guava, the colour, or even like your quite often sort of your blueberry. Hmm. Anyway, so yeah, I'd say medium body, what would you say? Dark pink, crimson, grapefruit colour. Yeah. Yeah, it's like quite opaque. Uh, Carbonation, I would say medium. Yeah, let's go with. Let's see what fruits it has. Ooh, it smells quite sweet, but there's also some like tartness there. Ah, this is going to be hard. I feel like there's raspberry. No raspberry. This is going to be very, very interesting. What about dragon fruit, Adam? Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, brother. Yeah. Well, there you go. I've got one wrong and one right so far. Oh, yeah, it's hard. I feel like there's a citrus fruit in there, but it just smells like very like berry sort of. Is it blackberry? Like blackberry, black currant. It's cool that you've got the adjuncts up there and I'm guessing them. That's awesome. Yeah, it's got me absolutely stunned. What's another like tropical fruit sort of similar to guava? Boysenberry. There's got to be a berry in there, surely. No berry of any kind. Well, there you go. That stunned me. I got the dragon fruit pretty easily, but yeah, everything else I'm just. You can definitely tell it's got like lactose. There's no doubt about that. Is there a citrus fruit? It's probably got like something like orange or banana, but it's just sort of hidden because of the dragon fruit's real like punchy. Nah, we guessed all the berries. What about like mango? I'm just gonna give up eventually. Banana, yeah. Yeah, see, I don't smell banana at all. That's why it's hard. What's the other one do? Cheers, Gaffer. Good to see you, mate. And cheers, David, up above. Anyway, I better have a sippy. Gooseberry. Cheers, boys and girls. Look at that lovely colour. Yeah, I'm not really that disappointed because as far as not getting passion fruit and banana, because yeah, I feel like the dragon fruit's definitely the prominent note. I do just on the aftertaste. Then I got a little touch of banana, but yeah, there's no way I would have got passion fruit. So it's actually quite tart. It's got that like mouth puckering, like ooh, which is good. A lot of fruit sours don't have that these days. They're bloody just all sweet mess. But yeah, this is tasty. It actually works really well. Like, yeah, those three fruits, who would have thought? But yeah, I actually really enjoy this, and it's a style I don't normally lean towards. Seeker and Capital doing a tasty fruit sour. Who would have thought? But yeah, very smooth, very creamy. I would still stick with medium body. It's definitely not that full like American fruit sour thing. Yeah, and I love that like sweetness and sourness together. It's not too sweet, so that's good. Yeah, on to the next one, I guess. That was a lovely way to start the eight. And yeah, cool how Adam had the adjuncts, and I'm trying to guess them. Actually, that last sip, then there may have been a touch of like sort of tart passion fruit, but yeah, there's no way I would have guessed it. He sort of could taste it then because he'd sort of let me know what it was. Have I missed anyone? Papaya, yeah. Actually, that's what I was thinking of, Paul. Something like that when I was trying to think of another tropical fruit. Dragon fruit, banana, and passion fruit plus lactose means a color. Yeah, yeah. I've had a few RAR sours, but not dragon fruit. Um, I had a dragon fruit sour at one stage yesterday, amongst many other beers. Yeah, I think that was the one drop in the Wilco. If you're still there in the chat, what was the dragon fruit sour we had? It had other fruits as well, but yeah, I remember it having dragon fruit. That's my breakfast. Hey, I'm Jonas from Brazil. That's cool if you're from Brazil, dude. I've been looking for some South American followers. We've been talking about how we really want some people from other continents that we don't see very often. We're talking about South America and Africa. So I would like to know if you like Kylie Minogue. She's coming to Brazil in August. Yeah, Kylie's awesome. She's like one of our sort of icons. Um, very, very popular here and like in the UK. I don't think she's as popular in the US because there's a lot of people. I always assumed everyone knew Kylie, but yeah, when it comes to a lot of Americans, they don't even know who she is. But yeah, she's had some good tunes over the years, and yeah, like more sort of like dancey, poppy stuff. And yeah, she used to be an actor or an actress on Neighbours, one of our most popular TV shows. But yeah, the she's probably even more popular in the UK than she is in Australia at times. And yeah, she's got like a sister who's sort of into the same stuff. But yeah, that'd be a cool concert. And she's very, very attractive still, considering her age. She's aged like a fine wine. Watermelon and strawberry. There you go. Oh yeah, because we had was that the one that Catherine tasted as well? Yeah, because you got the. I remember the order you were sort of getting the fruit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, time to get into this second one. As I said, that first beer quite impressive. Um, yeah, off to a good start. So this was the double dry hopped hazy double IPA by Dangerous Ales. If anyone cares to look up where they are, I know they're New South Wales somewhere, but I just can't remember. Hopefully, having that sour in this glass before this doesn't sort of affect the taste. Geez, it looks the part. Looks very nice. So it's got that sort of in between like yellow and orange, like very hazy appearance. I would say probably medium body, one finger head, light carbonation, whiff time. Smells quite sweet. Getting like a mix of like tropical and citrus in this one. Milton, yeah. I don't know if that's like an actual, like a town or a city or a suburb of Sydney. No worries, dude. Hopefully you have a decent day. And yeah, this will give you a good idea for when you drink them as to how they go. Is that a Westie or a? Was it you that was telling me you had a Westie from those guys recently? It was real good. Yeah, one thing that's unreal with you guys, because you don't get these huge concerts as regularly as like the US and the UK, I've always noticed the crowd just eats it up and like the atmosphere is electric. Like whenever they have like real massive like rock festivals and that in Brazil and Argentina, just the crowd looks amazing. Nah, English is good. I would have thought you're Australian. Nah, I'm not going into that much detail. Not with 8 beers anyway. I'll be happy to do the the adjuncts in the stouts later on if you want to look them up. I'll be here all day if I'm trying to bloody guess the hops. Cheers, Sugar Kitty. Yeah, that's it. It was a Pomona Westie. Speaking of, how dare you call me that? So, what am I getting? I'm getting passion fruit in this one, unlike the other. Cheers, Mark, as in the other Mark. Good to see you, brother. I'm getting grapefruit and I'm getting like a lemon zest as well. Whiskies and Westies. I like that. That should be a name for a show. Maybe some peach as well. Anyway, I'm going in, boys and girls. Cheers. Funnily enough, it's got a bit of booze on it. And it's the second beer out of 8. I'm scared. Yeah, it's definitely got some booze on it. I can already tell you're off 2 sips that the first beer is a lot better than this one. So it's got like it's almost got that sort of diesel quality to it. I would say a slight touch of like caramel in the malt, but mainly like white bread. The fruits aren't as like prominent on the taste as the aroma. I feel like it's a bit out of balance. I feel like the malt sort of takes over and the hops aren't shining. Yeah, a bit of a miss this one for me. Unfortunately, it smelled all right and looked unreal. Yeah, it's just got that sort of like it's too like malt heavy and a bit boozy. It's just hard to get past that sort of quality. I'm gonna chug the rest. Get on to the next one. Thank God I didn't guess the hops on that one, Adam. I would have been lost. Yeah, it's just like I'd just say out of balance, I would say, for that one. So we're on to the next. Yes, this one's right down Adam's alley. So we got the red double IPA, and that's the collab with Bright Brewery. I'll read a few more comments. So cheers again to Mark. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, you can let me know them after I drink them if you want. Well, it could be interesting to see what that one had. I couldn't really couldn't really detect them at all. Oh yeah, is it Phantasm or Hydra Boost? One of those sort of things. Yeah, techno and talking trash. It should be called Whiskies, Whiskies, Westies, and Wankers. Cheers, Stealth. Yeah. Yeah, I drank all day yesterday, but sort of took it slow and finished early, so I actually feel really good today. I feel like I could, yeah, really smash them down. Ripper. Oh, terpenes. Jeez. See, I'm a massive terpenes fan, and yeah, I didn't get that at all. No, I think they fucked up that beer. Let's be honest. Good thing is the fact that I've left. Like I've sort of just drank half of each can, so I can go back to them after you sort of talk about them, and then go, "Oh, did I get that?" Yeah. Oh, cool. Let's pour the red, shall we? Ooh, the colour looks nice. So yeah, Bright Brewery. They've always been sort of one of those solid breweries. They never do anything that really like knocks you out of the park sort of thing, but they're always reliable. And they do sort of like good lagers and that as well. One of those breweries that aren't afraid to try different styles. So it's definitely got that reddy tinge, but not as intense as some other reds. Um, it's quite clean and clear. I would say carbonation's probably light, about a half finger head. Yeah, I would say body's probably like light to medium. Let's go with smell. Oh, it smells like it should. So I'm getting like huge toffee. Up gets my Labrador. I'm getting some pine, some grass, some orange. Can you hear the dog drinking? If only it was beer. Yeah, it's got like a nice piney, like resinous smell. I would say maybe like a like biscuity sort of touch as well as like the caramel toffee. Mmm, smells good this one. I am going in. Cheers. Yeah, we're back, baby. So yeah, nice like caramel toffee, like sweet malt. As I said, biscuity, maybe a touch of bread there as well. You're getting like citrus, like orange, grapefruit. It's more probably, as far as the citrus goes, more sort of sweet. There's not really pithy. Yeah, it's got like a touch of dankness to it. Like maybe even like a touch of sort of like raisin, like dried fruit. What are you doing, Angus? Sort it out. Come, mate. Up. Quick. Up here. Good boy. Mucking around. Yeah, definitely like a sort of like a dried fruit, dark fruit sort of thing going on as well. You could tell that this is like the ABV sort of fairly high, but not. It's certainly not like boozy like that last beer. It's like quite finishes quite dry and bitter as well. Yeah, the old skunkaroo. Definitely better in cans, a lot of the macro beers. Yeah, definitely on taste and smell, that's the go. My sort of jam. What hops does it have in it, do? Trying to remember what the ABV was. 8.2. It's good because it's like quite like complex. It's one of those beers. It's sort of like the first one. Like I wish I had a bit more of it. So far though, like this red IPA is good, but I would still say so far that first one's my pick of the bunch. I'll try and come up with like a maybe for the eight. I'll pick out my top three. There's just something about this that just doesn't like. It's good, but it's not like it's not epic. And it probably just comes down to like the hops. What do we got? Adams just put them up. Cascade in the boil, then dry hopped with Mosaic, Simcoe, and Motueka. Hop Keef. Cool. Would have been good to see the old C's in there. Simcoe's always reliable with this style. I don't know, like as much as I fucking love West Coast or like reds or blacks that are West Coast leaning. But yeah, Mosaic and some of the New Zealand hops, I think, just aren't as solid as like some of the old C's and Simcoe. Because I absolutely love Nelson. Always been a huge fan, but quite often when it's in a Westie, I just don't think it hits. Next, the only shit thing with this is because it's like starting to warm up here, and I'm doing like all eight beers just sort of sitting next to me on the coffee table. They're starting to get a little warm. So the next one was the Abnormal. And where were they from again? Adam, was it California? I think you said San Diego. So SoCal double IPA at 9%. So we're jumping up again now. Let's get into it. I love doing these like side by side reviews. They're cool. Oh yes. So this one definitely a bit lighter in colour. California IPAs, they tend to be that sort of more bready, biscuity, not your huge sort of caramel malt like you get in like a Sierra Nevada Hoptonen. I would say carbonation, probably medium, one finger heads, probably light to medium body. And yeah, it's like a sort of like a medium straw colour. Let's go a whiff. It'd be a beer mecca in San Diego. That'd be a friggin' awesome place to visit. Okay. I'm not a huge, like California IPAs, there's something about them. They just don't. I love Westies, but these just sometimes fall short. It's always like a lighter malt bill and sort of more. I feel like quite often it's more like new school hops. So yeah, I feel like it's like white bread biscuit. It's definitely no sort of like caramel. It's like a. I feel like there's some pineapple and passion fruit. It's like a little more tropical. Some orange. I'm not really getting like pine or any sort of green character. Hmm. It's not really popping. I'm just sort of getting some of that sort of like sweet, slightly sort of tart, like yeah, tropical sort of note. Anyway, time to get in there again. Cheers, Lady Gem. Good to see you, mate. I feel like this has definitely got one of those newer hops in it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's got Crush. Uh, what do you got? Like Crush, Superdelic. Mm. I reckon it's got one of them in it anyway. One of those experimental, relatively new hops. And honestly tastes like it might have some Galaxy, but Galaxy's forever changing. It's not what it used to be. Is it one of the New Zealand R's? Rakau, Rawaka. All I can say is it's not grabbing me. It's sort of solid this beer, but nothing great. Um, Out of the four so far, this would be the third favourite. But yeah, the two that I've liked have been a lot better than the other two. Yeah, I didn't think Superdelic, but Crush, I thought, yeah, could possibly. No Galaxy, yep. No R hops. Yeah, go for it, dude. I got no idea with this one. It's not really rocking my boat, if you get what I mean. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I can see why it's yeah. As I said, I felt like the body, the malt was nothing exciting, but yeah, be interesting to see what the hops are. It's probably mosaic again. I feel like it's earthy. That's why I thought it might have been Galaxy because I was getting like a touch of like passion fruit and earth. Is it mosaic? Yeah. Simcoe I could probably see, and yeah, I thought I bet you it's got Citra in it. But yeah, there's no way I would have thought Motueka. Motueka always get this like punchy lime. Not getting that at all. Cascade, yeah, normally get like pine. Mm. I don't know. It's just one. I'll be honest. It's a style I'm not a huge fan of. But yeah, it could also be just a beer that's just not as good as well. So yeah, I won't be scoring the beers, but yeah, you'll obviously know which ones I like and which ones I don't. So we'll finish this and go on to the next. Ooh, I reckon this one's going to be good. I'll be very surprised if it isn't. So we've got the Hazy Triple IPA by Future Brewing, or Seeker and Future Brewing. This one was 10%. And yeah, as I said, Future are one of our sort of hyped breweries at the moment. The only thing that annoys me about them is they don't mix up their styles enough. They do like four limited, I think they do four limited beers a month. And it's like always hazy IPA, hazy pale, hazy IPA, hazy pale, hazy pale, hazy pale, hazy IPA. It's like, come on, guys. Because I reckon I had a West Coast, maybe a West Coast Pilsner or something from them, and it was real good. And I'm like, you need to do more of this. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's go for actually better describe it first. So this one looks like, yeah, probably the same, like light to medium. I would say cloudy in appearance. It's not like full on haze. One finger head, light carbonation. Color I would describe as, I don't know, it looks like sort of a dark yellow. Let's go with. Starting to warm up here, boys and girls. Yesterday it got to, I think it got to 42 degrees or 41 degrees Celsius. Whoo! It would have been even hotter in Melbourne. Concrete jungle. Probably got to like mid 40s nearly. But yeah, I think today's only meant to get to like the 30s, but yeah, it definitely feels hot already. Yeah, exactly. Some of the names are funny as, and yeah, you obviously art's such a broad thing. So yeah, you get so much cool stuff, and you get some weird stuff as well, and then you get some that are boring as batshit. Yeah. Okay, let's go a whiff. Mmm, I smell sweet pineapple. Very, very sweet pineapple. Does this have Adam's favorite hop in it? It's like the main smell I'm getting. Maybe a touch of berry. Yeah, pineapple's massive. I feel like there's like a berry touch, maybe some passion fruit as well. It's like sort of sweet tropical. I would say like a white bready base. It sort of smells like there'd be like a slight touch of booziness there, but I feel like for the ABV it is, it's probably going to still drink pretty well for what it is. But yeah, that pineapple smells amazing. There's a band in Australia called the Butterfly Effect. I think it's the name of a movie too, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, people are probably going to think, oh, you're in Australia, it doesn't matter. But when I was at school, I used to wear shorts every day, even if it was like down near like 0 degrees. I just always felt, I don't know, more comfortable in shorts, especially like you go outside at lunchtime to kick the footy around or play basketball or whatever, and you just can move around a lot easier than wearing fucking trousers. Cheers, Bumpy. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. What's on for today? You having a ale? I have to catch up with some. I haven't really. I feel like I haven't had a drink with a lot of people the last few weeks. So yeah, after this stream, I need to catch up with some peeps. Yeah, I don't know how. Like one of my mates, he used to wear jeans all day, every day. Like no matter the situation, he'd be sitting around at home in like these tight jeans, and I'm like, how? Like I don't know how you do it. Like if I'm sitting around watching like Tally or I don't know, just particular things you do, and I couldn't think of anything worse than sitting there in a tight pair of jeans. You need to let those boys breathe. I'm going in anyway. Yeah, I feel like there's no massive difference between shorts and pants. if you've got like if it's cold and you got like decent footwear and socks and like like a hoodie or a fucking beanie or whatever on, having that little bit of bare leg doesn't sort of make much difference. Cheers, Jimmy. Good to see you, dude. I'm doing a 8 mini can review. It's quite cool. So I'm just over halfway. This one is what was it? A triple IPA at 10% by Seeker's the brewery that's doing all the beers, and then they're collabing with others. And Future out of Sydney. Cool brewery. All the cans are very similar. They've just got the different sort of silver holographic artwork. And little mini cans. Pretty cool. But this one's quite tasty. I'm just trying to pick out the notes. It's just like huge pineapple. Adam, have you got the hops of this one, brother? At a guess, I would say. Hang on, I'll have one more sip. I feel like there's possibly Idaho 7 or Brew 1. Then maybe Mosaic or Galaxy. That's the thing. It could even have Citra in it. Hit me with it if you got them anyway. I want to see what it's got. Good thing with Jimmy C is I reckon he can put a few down as well. There's certain people out there in the community. I feel like if I had a drink with them, not most of them, I would say some of them would be able to hold their own, and then there's particular ones I think, nah, they'd be terrible. Here we go. Jesus, I was way off with the hops. Crush. I'm not sort of annoyed about Crush because it's relatively new hop. But there's no way I would have thought it had Nelson or Motueka. Weirdly, Malt Bill had wheat and oats to it. Okay. Because it's got like a slightly earthy sort of touch to it. So I thought it might have like some Mosaic or Galaxy because I get that sort of note. I'm guessing the pineapple's coming from the crush. Just got huge pineapple. That's why I thought maybe Idaho or Brew 1. I reckon at the moment, probably 70% of new hazy IPAs in Australia have got crush in them at the moment. And the one that I guess where I said I didn't think it had it in there, had it in there. Yeah, I'm not sure. That'd be a good question for Adam, Harry. Yeah. It's massive in Australia at the moment. Like just as I said, like 2/3 of the probably hazy market, like new beers at the moment, have got crush in them. So it's obviously getting pushed. It's probably reasonably priced as well. And yeah, it's probably you're not having to be having an allocation at a hop farm where it's like really hard to get the high quality. I'd say it's like massively like readily available, so people are just eating it up. You the hoe. I like it. Time to put this down and go on to the next. I'm into ooh. Out of all the breweries, the next brewery excites me the most. Oh, well, maybe another one, but so that one was solid. I'm probably going to say out of the 5 beers so far, that was probably the third best. Still leaning towards that fucking smoothie sour, funnily enough. Let's hope this next one changes my opinion. So we have a 10% oat cream triple IPA by Seeker and Banks. Yeah, boy. Let's do it. You sort of wonder how they come up with these collabs. Like, is it just Seeker brewing them all and the others just sent a few emails back and forth, or did they actually catch up and brew them together? That's what I always wonder when it comes to collabs. Back in the old school days, it was like crews were coming together, drinking each other's beers, partying, brewing a beer together, like good times. But now it's just, which malt would you like to use? And what ratio of hop? Fucking, it's hardly a collab when it's shit like that. So, this is the Banksy collab. I would say cloudy on appearance. This one's got more of a head on it, probably 2-finger head when I poured it. Carbonation light, body medium. Looks nice. It's like yellow tinge of orange to it. How do you describe what's in between yellow and orange? Is there an actual colour that you can? I don't know. Let's go with. Oh, this one smells quite nice. Yeah, Adam, is Crush from New Zealand or America? I've got a feeling it's USA, but fucking Australia just seems to have like a massive influx of Crush. Hmm. Good luck to me picking out the hops in this one. I've got no idea. Just on aroma anyway. Maybe some Citra. Some Crush. At least if I say Citra or Crush, I might get one right. I smell. I reckon I smell guava. Sweet guava. Yeah, I thought it was American. Superdelic's Superdelic New Zealand. It's just weird how Australia seems to have so many crush beers at the moment, and it's an American hop. Yeah, I feel like this is like mango, guava, pineapple, like berry. Chuckberry. There's a bit of booze there, but I'm not surprised with the ABV. Did I say pineapple? Yeah, pineapple passion fruit. Maybe like some like a mandarin or some sort of sweet citrus. White bread backbone. Maybe slightly grainy. Yeah, the more I'm smelling it, like sweet pineapple. I feel like this is a crushed one again. Have you got the hops to this one, Adam? Yeah, there's definitely like just that slight touch of booze. It'd be so unreal, like if you go, oh yeah, this one's got 3 hops, and I just went bang, 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 and like nailed it. It'd be pretty fucking awesome to be able to do that, but you're pretty much just having a stab in the dark at most time. I just think with hazies, there's just so many hops out there now, so many like flavor notes and like very like similar characteristics. It's like fucking impossible to like nail it. HBC 1019, aka Steroid Sabro cousin, Citra and Galaxy. Okay. Cool. Those last two I can definitely see being in here, but I thought maybe some crush as well. But yeah, bringing in a new one like that, it's like I was never going to get that. Anyway, cheers. Ooh, fuck that drinks well for the ABV. Danger Ale. Oats, wheat, all that good stuff. Bready, biscuity. Yeah, pineapple's the main one for me. Passion fruit. I get some berry, like yeah, as I said, like guava or something like that, some sort of sweet tropical. Maybe some orange. Good beer. I think that's top three. Hmm. Trying to think what else I had that was. Yeah, I think so far this is probably my second favourite. I just think it's probably, I don't know, it's hard to like, I feel like a lot of triple IPAs, it's like you're just going too far with it. This one drinks really well for a triple. Um, yeah, just surprised that, like, it would have been a bit more body to it would be nice. Tasty. Okay, stout time. Yeah, boy. I can't believe one of the stouts is 15%. We're going to Painville. So the first one. This beer's probably with that last Banks one. This is probably the other one I'm just as excited about. So we have a 1 drop collab pastry stout, 12%. Bring it up, Adam. We want to see. I don't want to know what adjuncts are in it, but I'm going to try and guess. And cheers to everyone who's stuck around. If you're a non-beery person, you're probably going to get a bit bored in this stream, but yeah. Ooh. Okay, so it pours quite good. I would say jet black. Body, I would say medium to full. Quite oily when I poured it. Carbonation, light. Half finger head. Yeah, let's go with. I'm getting a definitely a mixture of roast and sweet. Oh, this is gonna fuck with me hard. Shit. It's gonna be fun though. Okay, Adam. Is there a nut? Some sort of nut? From the base anyway, I'm getting no nuts. Fuck. That shocks me. I got like a real nutty. Vanilla? Vanilla or coconut? There's got to be one of them, surely. Like what I'm smelling anyway is like dark chocolate and caramel, but there's a lot of sweetness there, so it sort of gives you that milk chocolate vibe. Yeah. So yeah, vanilla. Cool. Does it say anything about a barrel? Because I feel like there's like maybe a bourbon barrel. Like I'm getting sort of like a possible bourbon, possible. Okay. Like in all honesty, in it, I don't know if it's the same in the UK and the US, but we have like a chocolate bar. It's like sort of like it's the kid version of a Mars bar. So a Mars bar is like chocolate, caramel, nougat, sort of thing, whereas the Milky Way is, yeah, it's sort of like the same but without the caramel, and it's like smaller. That's what I get that sort of smell from it, like chocolate caramel biscuit. I mean, sorry, chocolate like vanilla biscuit. Oh, there's something sweet like a fruit. this is going. This is going to ruin me. So yeah, I've got vanilla. Vanilla's one out of the three, isn't it? Or is it like cacao nibs? Like is it something chocolatey to add to the chocolate? Or even like yeah, like some sort of caramel sort of adjunct. Hmm. Yeah. Cool. That's all right. That makes me feel a bit better because I was like, it's very chocolatey, so I'm not surprised that there's like an elevation from like an adjunct and it's not just like chocolate malt. Cool. I'm on the right path. But yeah, I definitely got like when I first smelt it, I thought, oh, it's like a Snickers bar. Stealth Mersey beers, did you brew this one? Like it could possibly be like a salted caramel, even like yeah, some sort of biscuity thing. Hmm. It fucking smells good though, I can tell you that much. Is there a fruit involved? I definitely get like a nutty character. Hmm, that's interesting. I must say it's a fucking good beer though, which is good. I'm on many a beers, Rob. Cheers, Rob. Cheers, buddy. So yeah, this is the seventh out of eight beers, boys, and they're all these small cans. And the brewery Seeker, which is like south of Sydney, but they're all collaborations with different breweries and all different styles. Pretty cool little 250 ml cans. So yeah, what I've been doing is just sipping, like smelling and tasting half of each can, like a side by side sort of thing. But it's been cool because Adam's like, as in Mersey beers, he's got the sort of the descriptions up, and I'm trying to sort of guess what I'm getting. Um, yeah. So far with the adjuncts in this one, I've got two out of the three. I just can't get the third one. I described it as tasting like a Milky Way. So yeah, I got like yeah, vanilla and cocoa nibs. But yeah, I can't put my finger on what the third is. The other guesses I thought are maybe some sort of like caramel or biscuity sort of option. But yeah, first up, when I first smelt it, it smelt like slightly nutty. I thought it might have been like a Snickers bar. I thought it might have had like peanuts. Yeah, well, that's what I'm sort of thinking. Like, because when I said about nougat, I thought I would have said, no, you got it. You said nougat, but I didn't actually guess that. Oh, it's not like Biscoff or something like that, is it? Mmm, you got me fucked. I like the guessing game though. It's enjoyable. What the fuck is like nougat, like looks like it, but isn't it? Mm. You've got you've got me really thinking hard. I'm gonna hurt myself. Vegemite. Yeah, I think I give up, brother. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna say it, and I'm gonna be like, oh, for fuck's sake. Hopefully, it's something a little bit left field, and I wouldn't have guessed it. Yeah, that's the beauty of beer. Like, it's the beauty of anything. Marshmallow. Oh my god. No, I wouldn't have, because marshmallow and vanilla to me very similar. It's like in beer when you've got the roast, you've got like the roastiness, the richness of all the malts. Then you throw in some fucking cocoa nibs and some like decent vanilla. Yeah, the marshmallow to me is like it's sort of like that adjunct, like sweet imitation vanilla. So yeah, I'm not that disappointed I missed out on that one. That's pretty tough. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's sort of like what are they making it a little bit like a s'more beer sort of thing? Yeah. No, that's good. I feel like I did all right on that one. Cool. Cheers, Adam. Now I've got to finish this off and go on to a 15%. But yeah, that's tasty. Well, that's really good. One Drop do some really good stouts, so I'm not surprised. They're pretty much the kings of adjuncts. I must admit, I had a Cloudwater One Drop collab with a mate last night. Fucking unbelievable. And they're the ones that, especially for you, Rob, if you're still out there, or Simo, like Adam, you boys up in the north, the V18 Cloudwater, that's a One Drop collab. And I think that's similar to the beer I had last night, which was a One Drop Cloudwater collab. Yeah, fucking phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant beer. Yeah. So yeah, get the V18 if you haven't already. I'm sure you have though. You're a Manchester boy. Yeah. And I was talking to Rob, as in Hopzine, about it. Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, well, that beer was fucking fantastic." Yeah, just like punchy as fuck, like hop character, real smooth, creamy body, quite dense. Yeah, just drank really good. Yeah, this stout's good. I think we have a new winner at the moment. I'm going to say at this very stage, the Seeker One Drop is number one. The Smoothie Sour is number two. And the Banks Oat Cream Triple IPA would be number three. So let's see what the last beer brings. And I'm feeling a little bit tipsy, or should I say drunk. So yeah, this is beer number 8 of 8. It's been a very enjoyable stream. So this one's just known as an Imperial Stout. So it may not have any adjuncts. We'll soon see. But yeah, this was the one that was a collab with Ruse Brewing, who I wasn't familiar with. And yeah, Adam said that they're from Portland, Oregon. So 15%. So if you don't see me for the next couple of weeks, I'm dead. Cheers, boys and girls. Let's get into it. Oh, 4 adjuncts in this. Cool. Looks like it's time for another guessing game, my friend. I like the guessing games. Quite fun. A little bit more. That's a bit weak. Okay, I've got no fucking room left on my coffee table. Don't spill. So, this one, the head's dissipated very quickly. I would still say it's only like medium body. Color, I think it's more of like a dark chocolate than a black. Yeah, let's go with. So yeah, Ruse Brewing out of Beer Man's territory, Portland, Oregon. Yeah, it's cool that it's got 4 adjuncts. It's going to make for an interesting review. Ooh, definitely smells boozy. So let's have a whiff, shall we? I'm definitely feeling a little bit pissed because I was looking up at the like how long I've been going for and the count and that, and I'm like, ooh, I can't see. I challenge anyone else out there to do a Seeker 8 COLLABRUARY can review and see how they go. Okay, Adam, I have a question for you. Is there a nut in this one? Because I am smelling some sort of Snickers bar again. Yes. So I'm going to say straight up, I'm going to say I reckon there's cacao nips or some sort of chocolate addition. There's some sort of nuts. I don't know what it is. I'm going to say peanut. No peanut. Cacao. Walnut. It's boozy as fuck. I feel like the base of this one's got nothing on the last one. Like as far as like quality goes. No walnut. Because I'm not thinking like pecan or yeah, that's fucked me. I don't know what's going on there. Hmm. It isn't as like chocolate and caramel heavy as the last beer. It's more boozy. Um, is there vanilla in this one? Yeah, it's probably hazelnut. Fuck, I didn't think of that. I was trying to think of another similar nut. I might have to plug my battery in. Yeah, hazelnut. Okay. So what have I said so far? Cacao nibs, hazelnut. Okay. There's not marshmallow in this one. There's sort of something sweet in there. No marshmallows. Sure, yeah, it's definitely not. I couldn't see it being coffee. There's no like I don't even get coffee from like malt, so I can't see it being that. I'm not really getting any fruit smell or anything like that. So yeah, I'm stunned on this one. Oh, so a coconut. Is that what you're getting at? If there is coconut, I'm not really smelling it. There's definitely like some sweetness there, but okay, coconut. So yeah, coconut. What was it? Coconut, hazelnut, and cacao nib. It's not barrel aged. Doesn't smell like it's barrel aged. Because it's 15%, is it diesel? Is it Subaru carb liquid? Yeah, it definitely doesn't smell barrel aged. Is it Graham's Cracker? Oh, I think I'm stunned on this one. I think it's got me. I want to keep guessing though. That's the thing. Cool, Jimmy. That'll be a fucking rad day, mate. Both rad breweries. So what have we got so far? Hazelnuts, cacao nibs, coconut. See, I'm trying to think if there's like a theme there, like if there's imitation chocolate bar or something like that. But you said no fruit, didn't you? I love it. Good times. There is fruit. Okay. That makes it interesting. Is the fruit a cherry or raspberry? Okay. Yep. I'm annoyed about that. Yeah, because I said something about fruit before, and I thought, oh, for some reason, I thought you said no fruit. So then I like started going the other way, and yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it. That's good though. I like the guessing game. Yeah, I just started to get that slight sort of like a dark fruit smell and taste, and I'm like, there's something there. I just can't put my finger on it. But yeah, it's raspberry stouts. I've had a few of. They're very hit and miss. And yeah, but as soon as you said like yeah, like the whole, I think the nuttiness and the like, yeah, like the roastiness sort of, I don't know, it sort of made it hard to distinguish what the other things were. But yeah, good little experiment. Cheers, Adam. Yep. I don't know much about Simpson's specialty, but Marisotta, yes. Tech supports. Oh, that's good. I'm worried I haven't plugged my laptop back in, but it still says I've got a fair bit of battery. So actually, I'll quickly plug it in now. So bear with me. I thought, imagine if like it just cut out and I got all the way through the review and then it ruined it by the laptop dying on me. So yeah, very, very enjoyable stream. I love doing these like multi-beer sort of side-by-side reviews. The only thing is you get a little bit pissed, but hey, it's the fun of it. And yeah, it's awesome today. Just yeah, having Adam sort of knowing the descriptions of all of them when I had no idea. Sort of the beauty of them not having anything on the can. So yeah, it was cool just trying to guess shit and yeah, it made for a bit of fun. But I'm going to probably pick out three that were the best for me. I would say the One Drop collaboration. So yeah, that was the pastry stout at 12%. That was now I'm trying to remember what it was. That was the cacao nibs, vanilla, and shit. Marshmallow. Was that right, Adam? Was that the three with that one? I'm a bit pissed, so my memory's a bit dodgy. But yeah, that was really nice. Sort of like a Samoa Imperial Stout. Really well done. And then the other one, like, funnily enough, I'm not a huge sour guy, but the smoothie sour was fucking awesome, like really good. I wanted more of it. And that was a collab with Capital out of Canberra. And that was 7%. That was the lightest ABV out of the whole 8 beers, but still 7%. So yeah, they were all pretty boozy. That was dragon fruit. Now I'm trying to remember what that, man, it's been a big day. Dragon fruit, passion fruit, and what was the other one? Anyway, it was good though. Really good. Really well done. And then third, I'd probably go the Banks Oat Cream Triple IPA. And that was at 10%. Yeah, like smooth and creamy, tropical and citrus fruit. Yeah, Banks are awesome. And yeah, when it comes to those sort of style beers, they nail them. Like for how big that was in ABV, it drank quite well. That's it. Banana was the one in the smoothie sour. So yeah, a awesome little collab there, and I love the fact that they're in the small cans. It's pretty cool. It's like gimmicky as fuck, but I don't know. It's like marketing for you. Like they're selling heaps of them, and it's probably the most talked about beer in Australia at the moment. These guys, so good on them. Yeah, I hope they do more of that sort of stuff. And I mean, they're small cans, so you feel like it's expensive for what it is, but you were able to purchase the lot and get it in a discounted box price. So that was the go for me. Made for an awesome review anyway. So yeah, I'm going to finish this one off. But then yeah, I've done it so I've just had half a can of each as tasters. So wherever I go next, I'm sort of hoping someone's doing a stream that I can join. If not, I might have to start up my own, but do a hangout and yeah, it's been good times. Thanks everyone for chiming in. We'll see what comments are last. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that Simpson specialty malt. I must admit, boys, like used to know your beers and stuff. The base on that last one was absolutely nothing compared to the base on the one drop one. You could tell the one drop one was like fucking complex malts, like so many different types. That last one was a bit like, it was almost like it needed more. Cheers, Clint. Good to see you, mate. I know you've gone through some troubles recently, so we're all here for you, brother. Condolences, dude. I hope you're doing well. You had a really good photo up on Facebook, man. That was cool. Hope you're well, brother. And just remember, dude, there's plenty of people up here that looking out for you. Yeah, for sure, Stealth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. As I said, you got plenty of people here looking out for you. So, if you ever want to chat to people, you've got, heaps of people here. It's like, it sucks life sometimes, but everyone's got their battles they got to go through. So, yeah, just good to see you still out and about. And yeah, cheers, mate. So, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thanks everyone for the support. It's always well received, shall I say. So very fun stream this one. I'm going to have another similar one. I've got some one drop collab beers. So we got I think it's 6 full size cans this time. But a bit of a mix. Like I think there's a couple of sours, IPAs, and a stout, whatever their recent series is called. But it's all collabs with other breweries. So probably coming up maybe in the next week sometime. Still got some American beers in the fridge. Might even do another review later on. We'll see what happens. But I'm sort of keen to hang out with other people now and just drink, relax, banter, talk shit with people. So thanks guys. Love yous all and see yous again soon.